Hi everybody, I'm John Lincoln with Ignite Visibility, and today I'm going to talk to you about 10 steps to do competitive analysis and reverse engineer exactly what your competitors are doing for SEO and use that to create the perfect search engine optimization roadmap for your website. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Okay, item number one. The first thing that you want to do is you want to identify your top terms. What are those top 10, 20, 30 terms that you want to go after and you want to rank for in Google? After you've done that, you want to determine your competitors. And the best way to do that is to use SEMrush, SimilarWeb, SpyFu. Do a simple search. So just look around the web, do a simple search and try to figure out who's ranking for those terms. That can actually be very powerful. And then also take a look at Alexa. Alexa still has really great data. So by doing those things, you're going to be able to determine every competitor that you have out there. Step 3, you want to export your competitor's top terms. So you can export every single term that they are ranking for within Google, and then take all that and then organize it in the following ways. First, you're going to want to organize it by conversion intent. So are these keywords that can actually convert and drive business for you? Are they buying type of keywords with enough search volume? Next, you're going to want to look at ones by traffic volume and how much traffic do they have, and then organize them by awareness, consideration, conversion, and then post-conversion buckets so that you have a really good idea of the full funnel. Following that, you want to look at it by segments. So what are the subject segments of the keywords? And then based off of that, you're going to create this whole keyword universe of all the different terms that you could go after to get great traffic, just like your competitors have. Item number 4, next thing we want to get into the other side of the equation, which is linking, external linking. Top links are something that you're going to want to look at. Links to top pages, you're going to want to review their top linking trends, and then look at their highest anchor text. A tool like Majestic, a tool like Ahrefs, all have this information, and it's really, really powerful. So by finding out the top most powerful links, we can get that, we'll come back to that later. Finding out the links to the top pages, they're top pages that are ranking the highest in Google and that have the most authority, which you can find from an SEMrush, and you can find the linking from an SEMrush or a Majestic. And then linking trends. When I say linking trends, I mean, are they getting a lot of links coming in from the news? Are they getting a lot of links coming in from education sites? Where are those bulk amount of links coming from and why? Because once you understand that, you can start to dissect the way that they're actually getting those links. I'm going to dive into that a little bit more. The highest anchor text area, that's really important because you might find that somebody's linking to the website a whole bunch of different times with one keyword. That will tell you basically what term they're trying to rank the highest for. If it's got the same text in it, that's a very good indicator that they're link building for that term. Next, review page templates is really, really important. So what type of template are they using for the product page, the category page, the subcategory page, the blog page? That's going to give you a look at your competitors' wireframes for how they're structuring that page. It's going to really be helpful for you so that you can figure out how to build those exact pages for yourself. You're going to want to look at the pages with the most social media shares because that can help you really inform your content marketing strategy and your PR strategy. So by using a tool like BuzzSumo, you can look at the evergreen versus the news type of content. What's the evergreen content that they're creating? What are they creating consistently that's getting links to them? And then you can put that into your roadmap to create the same thing for yourself. Industry studies, by the way, can be an awesome evergreen strategy and one that we do quite a bit here. Okay, so I have to shoot this again actually because I forgot to do number 7 last time. So let's go ahead and dive into number 7. So number 7, HTML and XML sitemaps, really important. You can look at the XML sitemap and you can figure out exactly every URL they have on their website. Also, the HTML sitemap, generally, if you look at that, that's going to show you all of their most important pages as well so that you can create those for your own site. Robots.txt file, that's going to show you what they're blocking and what they are allowing into the index, and that can be really indicative of potential issues that they have on their website. And then the code and URL structure. So looking at the code, is there anything in there that is bloated, excessive JavaScript, CSS? If they're looking at the URL structure, is it a directory structure? If so, what are the different directories and how they set it up so that you can build folder structures and build the same pages underneath each one, right? Also, when you're using a crawling tool, like a Screaming Frog, a Deep Crawl, an SEMrush crawling tool, you're going to be able to crawl in many cases by folder. So you can just crawl one folder within a URL structure and you can find out all the pages that are underneath that so that you can create it for yourself. Also, you're going to want to look to see if they have something called hreflang tags inside of the code of their website. So if you go into the code and then you do a view source, Control F, and then you put an hreflang, you're going to go ahead and see if they have these tags. If they do, that's going to show you if they're doing international SEO or not. So if they have these tags for different countries and different languages, that's going to show you all the different countries and languages that they're in. And then finally, you want to look at something like built with. That's going to tell you how the website's been built, all the different plugins, all the different technologies that they're working with. Very, very cool tool. And in addition to that, make sure you crawl the site with Deep Crawl, Screaming Frog. One of these tools is going to show you all the ways that it's built. I really like Deep Crawl, and Screaming Frog's also very good, but Deep Crawl and SEMrush, they really put it into a nice dashboard for you so that you can have a clean workflow. Number 8, you definitely want to figure out their demographics. So by looking at Alexa, Quantcast, SimilarWeb, you can plug them in and find out the exact type of people that are coming to their website. And that data becomes very, very powerful. Number 9, you might want to set up a monitoring tool. Okay, so for monitoring tools, there's mention.com, Google Alerts. That's going to track every single time that somebody actually mentions their brand so that you know about it and you can create the same type of mentions for yourself, right? And in addition to that, there's changedetection.com. Changedetection.com is going to watch their website. So every single time they make a change, new landing page, new home page, new copy, new blog post, you're going to be alerted. Great way to keep a very close eye on your competitors. Okay, so all of this, items 1 through 9, all lead to number 10 in this very short video on competitive analysis. Well, create a plan. With all of this, you need to take it and put it into this format. This is exactly how you do it. Strategy, timeline, project plan, goals, KPIs. By taking all this and laying it out in this format, you're going to create the perfect SEO roadmap for your company. And another thing you want to do is you want to think about technical content linking and social and PR for the way that you're structuring that roadmap, right? Because those are the buckets that go underneath it. And if you do that, you're going to better serve your person right here if you're really trying to target. Because at the end of the day, this is all building things that are going to create awareness for a customer so that they can convert more and so that you can really hit your demographic. So that's 10 tips for doing a competitive analysis for SEO. If you'd like to learn more, check out our website where we've done a huge blog post that walks you through screenshots, all the ins and outs, and goes into even more detail on this. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. If you have a question on competitive analysis, I'd be happy to answer it. Leave it below. See you next time. Bye.